Hey guys. Hey, you know, since we're talking about choices, I thought I would do a little experiment and keep track of some of the choices I made today and yesterday, and I wrote them on these sticky notes. And I gotta tell you, some of these choices, they were good, but there's a lot of these choices that really weren't that good at all. And I'm not really happy about it. And I wonder what it would look like if we took all of our choices in one day or even in 1 week and we put them on sticky notes like this. I wonder what that would look like. Well, the cool thing is even though some of these choices were not good choices, I know Jesus will forgive me. I can ask Jesus to forgive me for those bad choices, and He will. You know, take a look at this short story. And when it's done, we're going to talk about another important choice. This may be the biggest choice you would ever make in your entire life. Watch this. The boy in our short story had quite a collection of sticky notes that represented bad things he had done. But you know, he realized at the end he could make another choice. He made the right choice, and that was to give all of those bad things to Jesus and to let him take them away, clean them out of his life, and to forgive him. And we saw the same thing in our Bible story with Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus was not a well-loved man. In fact, people in the town where he lived couldn't stand the guy. He was a thief. He had a really bad reputation. He made a lot of bad choices. But you know, Jesus saw him, and Jesus knew that Zacchaeus was looking for something else. And Jesus said, Zacchaeus, I want to go to your house today. Jesus went to Zacchaeus' house, and it was there that Zacchaeus made a choice to make Jesus the Lord of his life, and it turned his entire life around. And you know, you can make that same choice. And these two gifts both look the same, and they represent our life, but there's something very different about them. This one represents a person who made a decision to walk through the door of emptiness. They didn't want a relationship with Jesus. They didn't think it was necessary. They didn't want to know Jesus at all. Their life might look okay on the outside, but on the inside, nothing. It's empty. This is not how we were designed to live. You weren't designed to live life empty and alone and lonely and with despair. You weren't designed to live that way. And you know, guys, I told you before that right now you could make one of the biggest, most impactful choices that you've ever made in your life. And I really meant that. And that choice is this. This is a gift that represents the person who chose the door of a relationship with Jesus. And in this gift is all the things that only Jesus can give us. Things like love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. These are all things that come with knowing Jesus. When you know Jesus and you've made a decision to make him the Lord of your life, and you said, Jesus, I want to surrender myself to you. When you do that, Jesus fills your life with all these things that you can't get anywhere else. No one else can give them to you. Money will not give it to you. Popularity will not give it to you. Fame won't give it to you. No, only Jesus can give you those things. And those are the things that matter the most. And you can make that choice. You know, the scripture says that Jesus is the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. And I want you to make that choice today. And if you look at these cards, you know, it's pretty simple. You don't have that many choices, right? Well, if I ask you to choose the king, could you do it? Could you? All right, if you're going to choose the king, which one is the king? This one? This one? That one? Which one? This one? You're right. That is the king. And you can make a choice to make the King of Kings the king of your life today. And it goes like this, guys. It's not a special prayer that you pray and you have to say the words a certain way. It really truly is this. You just saying, Jesus, I love you. I believe you are who you say you are. And I want to make you the Lord of my life. I want to surrender my life to you. When you pray that prayer, you go through the door of a relationship with Jesus, and you are now connected to him forever. And Jesus then can bless your life and use you in ways that you couldn't even imagine. And you can do that right now. We're going to stop, and the leader in your room is going to give you an opportunity to pray that prayer. And I hope today that you do. If you've never prayed that prayer, I hope that you will go through that door of a relationship with Jesus today. Love you guys. We'll see you next time.